What's up, guys? We are back on the channel. Welcome back. If you're new, my name's James. JFB Mini Trucks, JFab, Bag by Barnes, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to be working on the wife's truck. We're going to be C-notching the rear, getting it ready for link bars. So if you're new to the channel, I did my truck before. I didn't go all the way through detail and all that stuff. So on this one, I'm going to try to keep it up to date, and the progress that we do, I will be posting. So for those of you who don't know, I'm going to be working on this truck after hours. I own my own business, so after I'm done for the day at my shop, I'm going to come home, work on this, and show you guys the progress. I'm going to show you how I'm doing the process. I don't know if this is necessarily how, this is not a tutorial on how to, this is a video on how I'm doing it. Again, so I also film shows, meets, events. I'm a part of 530 Mini Trucks. It's a group on Facebook. So if you are into mini trucks and you're in the Northern California area, or in California area period, please jump on Facebook and go ahead and follow the group. We talk about if you have questions about mini trucks, if you want to show off your build, pretty much whatever. We're a group of like-minded individuals. We're not a club, we're just a group of mini truckers. Although there are clubs inside the group, we tend to bounce back and forth ideas and again show progress on builds and events and shows. We just recently went up to the Reading drag strip, Hard Park, put an event on. They had a drift competition and a car show at the same time. We look forward to the next one. Also, I want to give a shout out to Queen City Fab. That's where I got the C notches. You can order them up width-wise. I believe they have a 4, a 6, and an 8-inch notch available. Check them out, Queen City Fab. Also, shout out to Fantini Fab. He's supplying us with the front bag bracket kit. I can't stress it enough how easy his kits are to go together. I previously made a video, so go back and look if you would like, but I'm going to do another one on this one, how-to video on how to install his kit. Pretty simple. I've done it before, so I mean this time will go a lot quicker, but there'll be a lot on this video. There'll be a lot of time lapse, as I'm just gonna record the whole process of what I'm doing, minus taking out the tank and stuff. So we'll see on this video how we got to where we're at right now. So please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on the top, and thanks for watching.
All right, so what we did just now in the time lapse was we took off the shocks, we took off the exhaust. You might have seen me plazing out some tabs down here. There's a mount right here. You don't need that. We're gonna clean all that up. We are gonna delete this. So here in a little bit, we're gonna delete that, and I'll show you how to delete this proportioning valve. Also, I already went ahead and found center on this single cab Mazda. These holes right here in the frame, well, at least on this one, is right in the center of that axle. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's in the center of the axle. So I went ahead and measured that, which I got 34 1/8. I just wrote it right on the cab because we'll sand that down later. You won't need that. What I am gonna do is I pulled a measurement on the front of the tank on this hard line edge, and it was 11 back here, and in the front it was 10 1/2. So I'm gonna keep that angle. I don't know if it messes with any factory stuff or not, but I'm gonna try to keep that angle. So I pulled a measurement. I'll have to cut this out on both sides. We're gonna leave this tank in the stock position when we do our link. So I'm just gonna measure from a good measuring point up front right to this cross member right here that holds the tank up, and I'm gonna leave myself enough room so after the C notch is in, I'll be able to maybe shave this down just a hair and put it right back where it was at in the stock location. If we have to, I'll raise it up 1/2 inch for clearance wise, but I think on these Mazdas, that's all you need to do. Maybe raise it up 1/2 inch, because I mean the hangers are the first thing that drag on these trucks. Front hangers right there, if you don't cut those off, you can use them as drag blocks. I mean, I didn't say that, but you know, you get it. So we got to take that tank out, we got to cut this bar, and we got to delete the proportioning valve because we don't need that anymore. Control Alt delete that out. We got to come in and grind all these tabs down. Where there's a bracket here. I'm gonna leave these shock mounts right here for now. They may come in handy later if they're not in my way. But again, what I did was I pulled a measurement from the front bed mount to the center of that hole, and it is 34 1/8 on this truck. So what I'm trying to do here is basically, I'm just showing you how I'm building my truck. Well, it's the wife's truck, but I'm showing you how I do it. I'm not trying to show you how to do it. I mean, at your own risk. This is just a video on me bagging this truck like I did with my first one, but we're gonna go into way more detail with this one. So the first videos that I posted on the channel should have been the way that I'm gonna do this one. So we will be right back and we will get that stuff taken care of. What's up, guys? So we are back and we're about to pull the tank on this. So I'm just gonna get this out of the way real quick and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we just got the tank out. I dropped the drive line and now it's time to use the old warranty killer. So got the tank out, put the drive line to the side. What I like to do, for one, I already checked the angle of the pinion before I did anything. I marked the drive line. Not that this matters, but I just did it for me. And I marked the front of that housing right there. Now I'm gonna grind a little bit of this on the edge from factory on both sides. And then I'm gonna try to cut as close as I can to the frame with the Sawzall. The old warranty killer right there. So here we go. Here we go. Safety first.
Alright, so after getting that off with a blade in the half, like, okay, so you see where the notch is at. If you look through that hole, the notch is on the other side of the hole. So I had to take this off regardless. I'm not trying to cut around it. I want a solid weld all the way down both sides. Now that's pretty close to the frame. I got that pretty close, so I'm good there. I'll hit that back in. We're going to fill that in anyways. I'm just going to take a grinder and clean all that up and go from there. Once we put that other plate on the other side, it should cover that up. There might be a little tiny gap right there, but we can weld that. The old warranty killer over there definitely worked. Now we got plenty of room for activities in here. So what I'll do is I'll save this and put that back later. So pretty much what I'm going to do is bolt the tank up later, get my measurement that I took earlier, that I have written down, the 10.5 in the front, 11 in the back. We'll put that right back on the frame where we need it and go from there.
guys. So we cleaned all this up nice and flush. I got rid of that mount already. Ground off some stuff here. Ground off all the tabs we cut off yesterday. And there was one over here. Just cleaned up the rear end a little bit. Marked my center on this side. Just clean the area that I'm going to use to cut. I might have to get rid of that little tab, but we'll find out later. But for now, this is where we're at. The next step is going to be installing the notch. So stay tuned. JFab, JFB Mini Trucks. Have a good night.